Third time in program history because of the penalty. That's why they were kicking off where they were, and Bolden on the return up past the 35 and dumped at the 37.
Thanks, Dave. Coach, what's important for Jack Miller in this second half at quarterback?
Well, we should have some points, right? I think we had a couple fringe red area possessions where we had some penalties. I think just settling in, running the operation, right, getting comfortable with the play clock, communication. And we can clean some things up. Certainly seeing a little bit more man-to-man than expected. And we've got to do a job as coaches and help them out.
We're about to see your defense on the field. What's your message to them right here in this first possession offensively for Oregon State?
Well, huge play to end the half, right, with a blocked field goal. 10-0. Our guys are hanging in there. They've done a good job so far. We got to generate some points on offense.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Transfer from South Carolina, started the first 7 games, and Damian Martinez stepped in, ended up being the Pac-12 Offensive Freshman of the Year. Fenwick running to the right this time. The 12th. First down for Oregon State. Fenwick tackled for a loss. Trey Dean.
He wants to finish the year. Then the next play, you blitz the safety, and Trey Dean, who's one of the leaders, is playing well.
3 and out is huge.
And they fake it, and it's Coletto running, getting the first down.
To who?
Coletto pays for it.
That's just a football player, right? That's what the Paul Hornung award?
Yeah, does everything.
He's in there at fullback. Branson off play action, loses the ball. I don't think his hand was going forward. It's recovered downfield, though, by Dunmore for a first down.
Left hand, which brought the ball out.
You're right.
So
and going forward.
So that should be an incompletion. They'll have to take a.
There's Fenwick, and boy, he finishes runs. Rashad Torrance, the safety. I mean, those DBs are.
This offensive line, they're like a symphony in how they work together. It's easy to keep your eyes on the back, and he is running hard. But man, it's fun to watch. They don't really hide around what they're going to do. They're going to
full speed. That's a big time collision. But that offensive line on a string, you're 100% right. Free play.
Yep, offside and shot downfield just off the fingertips of Bolden, incomplete. Bolden shaken up. Fake punt. Now you get a first down via penalty.
5-yard penalty. Results in the foul. First down.
Avoiding the sack, run out of bounds. High football IQ stuff.
Here comes a double pass. Lindsey, incomplete. Trying to hit Overman downfield.
I think they actually said Lindsey can throw the ball.
He did. There was a tip on the call. And I even said when Jonathan Smith said that, we'd like to have some moment.
And for Florida, incredible discipline on the back end there.
No question. Lindsey did complete a pass during the season. Branson, good job to get out of there. Sends the pressure, takes off, gets a first down, and a big hit at the end.
Oh, and he flexes. It's here. Obviously been making some big, heady IQ plays. Now he's running, taking a big shot, and bouncing right back up.
And look at the man-to-man coverage.
Personal
Nobody's
foul.
spying.
Late hit on the defense.
Backs turned to the quarterback.
To the end of the
He
run.
takes off and
At
runs.
the distance to
And
the
there's
goal line.
Torrance, who's been hitting everybody that's moving in black and orange with the hit that draws the penalty.
A jackhammer in at fullback.
From the 12-yard line, they're going to run behind him. But dead ball foul, there was some movement.
Yeah.
False start. Offense number 14. 5-yard penalty.
He's not an overly demonstrative, vocal, crazy kind of guy. He's a young player. But he like you just said, he scrambles, picks up
with one hand. So second down and 12. Florida's defense trying to come up big and hold Oregon State to 3. Branson to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown by Bolden.
See the inside right there route by 13 Irish held the safety in the middle of the field because you float that a little bit, allows the safety to come over and make a play on it.
Extra point just sneaks inside that left.
Where it's been since 9:52 to go in the second quarter. 6 plays, 5 yards, 2 punts. Now we go. Got to get things going here, Florida.
Oregon State, by the way, had 32 plays during that same.
Always know that's a game to be careful of if you're Alabama.
Deuce Vaughn.
Jack Miller throwing it downfield, and man, he had a receiver. Caleb Douglas was
game, and it seems like so long ago because they've been so inefficient. But if he connects on this ball, this could spur everything. Had a hole, had it open, just a miss.
Yeah, and
Got the line back up.
When he kind of waiting, affected his timing.
All it takes is one, though. One big play.
Miller on the move and almost throws another interception. Right, he did that on the side.
To Chris Angel, who works at a hotel down the street. Don't even put that thing anywhere near a potential.
Almost came up with that.
First team all Pac-12 safety from Happy Valley, Oregon. In trouble, Miller sacked back at the 19-yard line. Jaden Robinson.
Is you bring the pressure from the inside with a backer one, Spates, and then it frees it up. There's no one left there for the corner who's able to get there with
Dak. Another punt for Florida.
Crawshaw from his goal line, and it's blocked. Ball is loose at the 2-yard line. And picked up there at the 6. I think Coletto got it.
The vicinity.
Yeah, he's here, but watch this off the edge, Pat. Nobody picks up the right side. They just come free. They collapse down. There's 12 in the middle. I think you're right. It may have gone up against his own guy.
So Crawshaw here rolling across his body to the left as opposed to the normal roll to the right. Took him a little stutter step. I believe the pressure got too close. He might have hit his own guy there.
Yeah.
Off the shoulder pad.
Dante Zanders.
Yeah.
Away from that, I think.
Yeah.
The old roll left with a right-footed punter I haven't seen before.
Gulbranson into double coverage. Almost.
Experience they really have.
Yeah, Coletto in at fullback for second down and goal. From the 7-yard line, flag down, Fenwick grabbed by big Des Watson.
Illegal formation on the offense. More than 4 players in the backfield. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Of his life, really worked hard to be able to play as many downs as he has this year. Gulbranson on the quarterback draw, touchdown, Oregon State.
Through.
And watch the backers. Last thing they're really expecting is Gulbranson. Not shown a lot of this year. No one to eat.
Think about what's transpired the last, as that extra point's no good. They were off the field. Flores did.
Formerly of the Oregon State. They're talking about this is the biggest game in decades for Oregon State. And you talk to Florida people, they're like, we're in the Vegas Bowl and we're trying to build something. So, I mean, it was almost the writing was on the wall, but a lot of football left to be played.
ETN past the 25 and out near the 29. Let's take a look.
Thing that is great in football. He is the jackhammer, Dave Pasch.
Here's our run play to Montrell Johnson, stood up.
Even though it's 23 zip, the jackhammer's putting on a show.
That's absolutely right. It's so cool to see a guy that does all those things for his team. As Johnson trying to shake tacklers runs out of room.
Ball. That's a beautiful story, the jackhammer.
On 3rd and 7, they need a completion, and they get it. Caleb Douglas, good tackle.
It's like Luke Kuechly. I met him one time, out of the field. Nicest guy ever had glasses, bobbled by Jack Miller.
Miller able to slip one tackle and then pushed out. Second.
Just one after another.
23 zip.
Miller dumping it off, and in trouble is Montrell Johnson and throw him down for loss.
You know, they're trying to take away Florida, trying to hit a quick hitter downfield. So when you do, the guys underneath have to have closing speed. Spates anticipating that throw and just
the athletes. This Oregon State defense has been flying to the ball.
They have had 7 negative plays on defense. Miller, another one. Number 8. First quarter.
And that's a combination of an inexperienced quarterback and a really, really good defense. It's played like this most of the year.
And a collision there as 2 Oregon State players collided. I don't think that either touched the football, but it's going to get downed inside the 5.
It has not changed. You look just as good now 30 years later as you did then, pal. How about
It
it?
was 12 years.
Yeah.
It's Vegas, baby.
Really doesn't matter how you sound, as long as you look good.
Well, that's what, commentating is for, right? It's in the name.
Here's Fenwick, ripped to the ground at the 9-yard. Kirk, you've done this, how many years now have you done this bowl game?
I
Was 2010 the first one that we showed with Brett?
like 11 or 12 years.
To tell what happened there to Wingo.
Awkward shot there from the side on the heel.
All these bowl games, you're looking at momentum for a program.
Much different vibes as we enter the transfer portal time of year as well.
Lindsey able to get the first down before he's grabbed and thrown down.
Always acts like game manager is a bad thing.
That's
It's
a
like,
great thing.
That's all you want your quarterback to be.
Out in space to Silas Bolden. Gets the first down.
Throw this ball out to the right. So see how their offensive line, everybody's running that play to the left. They have no idea that.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's like big brain, big brain. And he showcased it plenty of times here.
Fenwick, again, hard run.
Would admit themselves how frustrated things were against Michigan, the way that game got away from them, but they still make it into the playoff.
Gulbrandt, a completion to John Dunmore.
Explosion all across the board, including that tight end they have.
2 tight ends.
Yeah, Brock and Darnell.
Incomplete pass, Overman, the intent.
You would think.
Weren't they?
Yeah.
Like, all of Ohio was coming for everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
Fenwick inside the 40. By the way, Fenwick is over 100 yards. Jack Coletto is in, taking the direct snap in short yardage. He gets the first down to the 32-yard line.